So the topic for today is, did the narcissist ever care? Hello, my name is Janae and welcome to my channel, and I am here to encourage and inspire survivors of emotional and verbal abuse. So let's just get right into this thing. Did the narcissist ever care? I really wanted to talk about this because I've dealt with narcissists, and I often hear people say that the narcissist is incapable of caring, they're incapable of loving, and people talk about them as if they're just this robot that does not have any type of feeling. But I am here to tell you that I've learned that that is not the truth. I've been around narcissists, I've talked to them, I've listened to them, they've confided in me, and what I've learned is that they feel very deeply. I've been around them, felt their pain. They feel extremely deeply. But I want you to understand what that means in relation to you. If you dealt with a narcissist, it is very normal to say, hey, did they care about me? Nobody wants to feel like they love someone and put 100% into something and that person didn't truly care. That's painful to accept. I've been there. But what I want you to understand is not that they don't feel. First and foremost, questioning if they care. Understand that you deserve someone that cares about you. Whether they cared or not, you deserve someone that cares about you. Whether they cared or not, you have to understand that you are totally valuable, and if they didn't care, they dropped the ball. So I want you to understand that first. But sometimes that question still lingers. Did they care? I'm not going to tell you that they didn't care, because for me to say what's going on in the mind of another person, that is a lot. They may have cared. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that they are incapable of caring about you. They probably did care about you. But the fact of the matter is, they didn't care at the level of what you deserve. I read a meme one day, and I'll share it with you in this way. It was basically saying to a particular group of people that you have to get comfortable saying that a person is not capable of giving you what you need. The narcissist wasn't capable of loving you and caring about you at the level that you need and deserve. This is what you have to understand. If you view it a different way, it will help you. It's not that they didn't care. Okay? It's that they didn't care at the level that you deserve. You deserve someone that's going to be honest with you. You deserve someone that's going to be accountable for their actions. I read a post that said the narcissist wants the authority of a king, but they have the accountability of a toddler. So you have to understand what you're dealing with here. A person that refuses to be accountable, a person that refuses to be honest with you, a person that manipulates you and plays mind games and blame shifts. You deserve better than that. So it's not that they didn't care. Most likely they did in some form. If they spent a lot of time with you, you got to think, if you're around a great person and you spend a lot of time with them, it's human nature to develop some care or some connection with that person. So I won't say that they didn't care. Rest assured that most likely they did. But what I want you to understand when you're considering this, it's not, wow, that they care about me. Sometimes when we lose people that we care about, even if they mistreat us, somehow we tie our worth or our value. And it can be it could be like subconsciously we're tying our worth and our value to the way they treated us. Well, maybe, deep down you're saying maybe it's something I did wrong, or why didn't they value me? When you have to understand, it had nothing to do with your value. It had nothing to do with how awesome you are, because you're definitely awesome. What it was is that they didn't have the capacity to give you that. You have to understand, even though most narcissists are very, intelligent when it comes to being charming and being manipulative, they still lack the capacity to be accountable and to admit fault, which is pretty much the same thing. So I want you to understand that yes, they probably did care about you. I'm willing to bet that they did. But they care more about their pride. And you have to understand what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a prideful person. A prideful person will protect their pride at all costs. It has nothing to do with you. Because you still have to, like I said, keep in mind that what you deserved, they couldn't give you. It's just like when someone comes and they want to apply for a job, and that job is saying, hey, this is the requirements, because you as a person should have requirements. One of your requirements should be a person that's honest with you, a person that's caring, a person that has integrity. If you go to a job and they say you have to have a bachelor's degree, but you don't have that, they are going to turn you down for that position. So as people, we should do the same thing. Oh, I require someone that's honest. Stop trying to figure out why you didn't matter to the narcissist or why they discarded you. It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with who they are. And a lot of times, if they don't think much of themselves, or if they have this underlying feeling that they are unworthy because of their pride, they're going to try to tear you down because they don't feel worthy. So everything they did was based off of their own feelings. It had nothing to do with you. And if they truly don't think much of themselves, to be honest, they were pretty much holding on to you to make themselves feel better. And the moment you couldn't give them what they needed, they had to go find someone else to make them feel like they were enough. They couldn't handle the criticism because deep down they already felt like they weren't enough. So I want you to switch your view and understand that it's not about you and what you did wrong. It's not about them not caring about you. It's more of them showing externally what they're dealing with internally. But it is not your job to save them. It is your job to be the best you could be so that you can attract the right people into your life. I hope this helps someone today. Remember, it's never too late to begin again. Ready, set, win. Happy healing.